What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails into Reverie. Last time we finished the prologue, as you can see, liberate Crossbell. The SSS was able to drive the remaining IDF forces essentially out of Crossbell. They were arrested and taken by the Imperial government. But at the end of everything, it seemed like something or someone was watching all this play out. It was cataloging all the events that would happen. So we're going to have to see what that's all about and what this Project Babel that we saw on that computer screen is going to be. But we're done with the prologue, so we're going to see where the story takes us next. I assume it's going to tell us a month or something. Okay, March 15th, so the following month. Alright, looks like they're getting ready for some kind of city conference.
ついにこの日がやってきました。
Grace.
皆さんこんにちは。おなじみクロスベルタイムズのグレイス・リンです。今私は本日午後2時から開催される再独立調印式の特設会場前に来ています。ゼムリア大陸としても歴史的となるクロスベルの再独立はもう目の前。町の人たちは今何を思っているんでしょうか。
まさかこのような形で再独立を迎えられるとは思わなんだ。
Otto is the guy that Lloyd talked to on the train at the beginning of Zero, right?
帝国領になってから2年と数ヶ月。長かったような、短かったような。だがついにクロスベルが長年の悲願を果たす日が来たのだと思うと、こう胸にくるものがあるな。それでは皆さんもご一緒に。クロスベル実習バンザ
イ。なんだか緊張しますよね。警察も式典の警備で慌ただしくって。でもこれまでの苦労がようやく報われる日が来たんだなって。
This officer is the one that we always see with Kate.
これも今までクロスベルのために戦い続けてくれた支援家の力が大きかったんじゃないでしょうか。部署は違いますが、警察の同僚として本当に誇らしく思いますよ。
特務支援官、ありがとう。
あんたたちこそクロスベルの英雄だ。
Got all kinds of people butting in.
いやいや、あそこにいるのはマクダイル議長？議長、コメントお願いします。調印式前の心境はいかがですか？ついでに噂の美人秘書エリーさんと支援家エースの彼との仲についても一言。
Oh Lord.
グレイスさん。
また君か。議長は忙しくてね。
少しくらいは構わぬだろう。
Henry McDowell.
今日という日を無事迎えられたのは近隣諸国や多くの方々のお力添えがあってのことでしょう。長年市議会に携わり続けた者として、そして一クロスベル人としてただただ感謝するばかりであります。クロスベルが歩み始める新たな一歩をどうか見届けていただければ。
Good words. Lloyd's Route, Act 1, Signing Ceremony.
ついにこの日が来たよ。兄貴、ずいぶんかかってしまったけど、ようやくクロスベルにも平穏が訪れそうだ。まあ大変なのはむしろこれからだろうけどね。
Kia Bannings.
大丈夫だよ。これからもみんなで力を合わせていけば、キーヤもロイドたちと一緒に頑張るから。
Cecile.
ね。私も精一杯支えていくつもりよ。これからも見守っていて、カイさん、ロイドたちとクロスベルのみんなを。
さてと、そろそろ行くとするか。キーヤ、セシル姉もそれぞれ用事があるんだったな。
ええ、ちょっとイリアのところに顔を出そうかと思ってるのよね。リハビリが終わってまだ1月なのに、ずっとエンジン全開らしくって。
That makes sense. She was out of commission for 2 years.
イリアらしいよね。心配はいらなそうだけど、キーヤはギルドで雫と待ち合わせてるんだ。
ああ、避難していたレミフェリアからようやく帰ってきたばかりなんだよな。俺も調印式前に町の巡回を任されててさ。後で2人のところにも顔を出すよ。
わかった。それじゃあまた後でね。行ってきます。
Goodbye.
再独立か。これまで以上に頑張っていかなくちゃな。捜査官としても支援家としても。
ああ、いたいた。
ロイドさん。
な、
Wazzy and Noel, our second generation SSS members, I guess you could say.
ノエル、ワジ、2人とも来ていたんだな。
はい、調印式の警備の段取りで。さっきそこでキーヤちゃんたちにも会いましたよ。
エラルダ大司教芸家が式に出席されるからって借り出されちゃってね。
Doesn't Aralda hate you guys?
七王教会としても異例の再独立。さすがに色々と慌ただしいみたいだね。
やれやれ、どうして他人事なんだか。
こういうやりとりも久々ですね。あの解放作戦から1ヶ月。王子殿下の結婚式では顔を合わせましたけど、事件後の処理でほとんど会えませんでしたし。
僕もずっと報告と行き来してたからね。ようやく帰ってきたって感じかな。改めてただいま、ロイド。
Aww.
なあ、おかえり、ワジ。ノエルも本当にお疲れ様だった。
はい、ロイドさんもお疲れ様でした。
Does that about cover your plans until the ceremony starts then? My end of the work is all wrapped up, so I was just going to roam for a bit. I've got an idea, since you're on patrol duty anyway, Lloyd. What if we made the most of meeting up like this and scoped out the city together? Sounds great. As long as you know I'm on the job, we can't goof off or anything. I figured. It's going to be a little nostalgia bomb for me to do some SSS related work. It'll serve as a nice change of pace for me, so why not? Alright then, let's hit the streets. My only planned stops are to see Kia and Cecile, but it would be nice if we could talk to Ellie, since I'm sure she's hard at work. Sure, now let's get moving. We can figure out where to go first along the way. You can receive bonus items in tribute to the releases of Trails from Zero and Trails to Azure. Receive new clothing for Noel. Yep. Well, we got our party. Noel and Wazzy first time playable since Azure. Oh, okay, just being able to remove her hat. And of course, you're able to change everyone's stuff, even though they're not with us right now. What level are they? They're 100? Okay.
はい、
僕の番か。
よし、
私の番ですね。
Weird to be able to run around as them in
さて
3D.
と、
And this is like the crazier thing for so this is obviously our first time getting like free roam around since we started the game. But this is what's really weird to me is just that I can actually just talk to people. Because like I mentioned before, when I first played Trails into Reverie, which in the Japanese release was Hajimari, I was obviously following a script. So wherever the script told me to talk to somebody, I would talk to them, and you know, the script would tell me what the dialogue was. But here, you know, if I want to talk to old lady Musha, I can see what she says, as is with a normal video game. My husband passed away decades ago after being caught in the crossfires of the war. Since then, I made it a point to come here and pray every single day. But I never thought I'd one day be able to deliver such wonderful news to him. The home he loved is going to regain its independence with a signing ceremony. I can picture him in heaven with a big warm smile of his as we speak. Very nice. So I was also going to say this. Where is it? Is this Guy's? Which one was Guy's? Well, wherever it is, it's one of these ones. You can actually see the names pretty well. Linda Miller. But the Guy one, so he passed away in 1201, or was killed in 1201. It's 1207 now. So Guy has been dead for 6 years now. Quint. I still remember, I forget, it was Zero Azure where we came to him and he wanted our help to make something for Guy.
Ara, ヘミスフィア卿。シーカーさんもお出かけかしら。
Hello, Sister Scarlet. Oh, hey, Scarlet. If I remember correctly, she's... Indeed, as you can see, I managed to sneak away from my duties long enough for a hot date with my boy toy here. Oh, Lord. We'll be patrolling the city, so I leave the rest of our work in your capable hands. Can you not say things that will confuse her? You're the squire who helped us in the operation, right? Thank you so much.
あの時は落ち着いて話す暇もなかったわね。あなたのことは聞いているわ。噂通り結構可愛い顔してるじゃない。
Scarlet?
冗談よ。それじゃまたね。
I mean, we obviously knew she joined up with Wazi from that side quest in Cold Steel 4. Oh wow, that even made my heart skip a beat. I don't think I've ever met a sister with an eye patch before. Makes her look like she can hold her own in a fight. She's one of our newest squires, joined about the same time as Wallet, as it happens. She used to be with a terrorist organization in the Empire, even crossed paths with Thor's old Class 7 if I recall. Still, she's got a great head on her shoulders. Talk about a complete 180. Then again, I'm not sure what's harder, working with terrorists or working under you. She seems to be enjoying her work quite a bit, I'll have you know. Now then, with my remaining work delegated, why don't we continue into the city? Roger that. Current story objectives always displayed. Cool. Notebook, yes, we know how the notebook works. Sister Juju. Guess it wouldn't hurt to look inside. Just want to see if there's any interesting characters for us to see running about. By the way, one thing that's very different about this game, I guess because of the way it's structured, there really aren't side quests. There's obviously going to be like some stuff you can do, but for the most part, there aren't side quests like we're used to in, you know, previous games. You pretty much are just doing like main story. There is side content, but I'll talk about that when we get there. It's a completely different kind of thing than what we're used to. If I were to compare it to something, I would compare this game to being like Sky the Third, where you're basically following the main story, but there's optional story stuff that you can do that really kind of expand everything that goes on in, you know, the world. Alright, but, yeah, let's head to Crossbell. Oh, yeah, and they're... I guess if you want... I don't even know if they'll let you if you try going this way.
こっちは鉱山町への参道だな。
少し魔獣も出てますね。一応注意しておきましょう。
おめでたい日に怪我なんかしたら 気分も台無しだよね。
Does it even let you?
一気に行くぞ。
Oh, it's like a remix of the crossbow music.
チャンスです。
そこだ。俺の番だな。
僕の番か。
はい。電磁ネット投射。
行くよ。
It's still so cool to have them playable again after so many games.
よし。
行くよ。
By the way, obviously, as you can see, there are more slots to get more BP. Looks like we can get up to 8 at some point. I forget what triggers it, though.
アディオス。いい夢を。
Wonder how far it actually lets you go up this way. Okay, there we go. We probably shouldn't stray too far from the sea. Ceremony's set to start soon. Good point, Bear. Stick around here, then. So they do give you a few fights you can do.
行きます。やー。避けられるかな。セブンスショット。
Oh, they changed the name.
癒されるね。
Oh, yeah, I forgot it does give you some crap points back as well.
行くぞ。 よし。
行きます。やー。上出来かな。
All right, let's head back to the city. Where would you like to go? I don't remember where you're going, but I guess West Street wouldn't hurt. I believe we're just patrolling, so. Didn't you used to live around here, Lloyd? Yeah, I lived in Belheim Apartments. It's vacated now, but I still know plenty of people from the area. Like Oscar from the local bakery, the folks at Tally's. I'd say we know him just as well as you do at this point, given how much you used to go on and on. That's just how it goes when you join the SSS. Oh, stop, you guys. But hey, since we're here and all, how about we say our hellos? Yep, quick travel. We're definitely going to take some time to say hi to everybody. Okay, so event markers. Yeah, sub-events and miscellaneous events. So what do we got? Guess they do want us to go everywhere. Hello, Elsa. Crossbell Times Independence Special. All right, oh, it's vacated again. So I guess now that the war is over, they probably got turned from a conscription office, the old place, back to the Crossbell Times. If I remember correctly, this is, yeah, it's where our old acquaintance opened his law firm before getting arrested. After that, this place was vacant for a while. The Crossbell Times apparently occupied the space until just recently. I had no idea. The former Ossif of Grizzly Grim, aka lawyer Ian Grimwood. Yep. All things considered, he was still a big help to us over 2 years ago. But after that, Crossbell soon became Erebonian territory and we fell out of touch. All the more reason why you should go visit him soon. Oh, is this the kid that always worked here? Pete. He wears glasses? I had no idea. If I recall, Grimwood took Pete in and acted as his guardian, right? Yeah, Pete's been working part-time at the news agency lately. Long time no see, members of the SSS. What brings you here today? We just happened to be passing by, so we decided to drop in. So the news agency is all moved over? Yep, I was doing the final checks before vacating the premises, actually. You know, as soon as we got rid of the editor desk, things got really lonely around here. Reminds me of how things were after the Independence incident. Oh. I can imagine. I'm sure it felt like your world was turned upside down when we arrested Mr. Grimwood. Oh no, please don't worry, I didn't mean it like that. Right after everything transpired, I also resented him. But as time went on, I found myself able to face him and I even started visiting him in prison. All because you guys managed to step in and save him from himself. I see. You're a tough kid, Pete. So you've been checking in on him over these past 2 years? Yeah, in between working for the news agency. I missed a few visits because he had penal labor, but we kept in touch. Between you and me, he was terribly worried when you all were working underground against the Empire. Huh. I haven't been able to visit him since last year's occupation. Once today's signing ceremony is over, I plan on stopping by. I'm certain he's truly happy about Crossbell's independence this time. I'd be glad if he was. Could you give him our regards? And tell him we'll be dropping in eventually, too. But of course. Thanks, Pete. Oh yeah, I forgot this leads to the Geofront. Obviously, we can't go in there right now. The fact that it actually exists, though, tells me we might end up going down there at some point. Oh yeah, and everything in this game is going to feel smoother anyway, because Cold Steel 3 and 4, even though I'm playing them on a PlayStation 5, they're still PS4 games. Whereas this version of Reverie that I'm playing is actually a PS5 version. So you're going to notice some definite little bits of increased graphics and quality.
どちらかというと浮ついた雰囲気って感じだけどね。
クロスベル人にとって待ちに待った日だからな。
So Wazzy wears his church emblem, you know, that we saw guys using quite a bit, but Wazzy wears it like right here on his hip. Must be kind of annoying if you ever have to use it. Little date.
珍しい3人組じゃねえか。
Hi Randy, hi Muriel, doing well? I'd say they are. Are we interrupting your date? I'd say so. First Lieutenant Muriel.
別にそういうのじゃありません。調印式中の警備について元警備隊として少し意見をもらっていただけですから。
素直になれっての。ようやく帝国でのお勤めを終えた俺と二人っきりになれて嬉しいってな。
だから違うったら。
Ew, is it just me or is it getting a little steamy over here? Knock it off, Wazzy. She can't have both of you messing with her. It's like he never left. I'm sure you'll be sorely missed at the branch campus, Randy. Oh. The operation was your way of coming back home, right? Yeah. To be honest, there's a part of me that would have liked to keep on a little longer as an instructor, but that's life. Randy. All that means is you found another place to hold dear. That's a great thing. It wasn't without struggles, but I gained so much by being there. Walking in, I never thought it'd become as important to me as it is. Something about seeing just how much kids can grow in a year because of you as well. It's nice to feel like I did right by them. Aww. You absolutely did. This almost makes me wish I could have seen you in action. I'll bet you made an amazing instructor. Well, he did always have a knack for showing others the ropes of the Guardian Force. He might look like he doesn't care, but he does a stellar job of caring for others and supporting them in all kinds of subtle ways. If he wasn't for me when I was under that sorry excuse for a commander, I don't know what I... Wait. Haha, too late. Secret's out now, I'm afraid. Oh wow, I didn't know you thought about me that much. That's because I don't. I was providing an objective perspective, that's all. Is it just me or is she getting worse at hiding her feelings? Could be because he was away for so long. It's not just her, though. Anyway, let's keep up all the good work on the job today so the signing ceremony will be a success. Do the force proud today, Second Lieutenant. Yes, ma'am. Well, I'm happy to see they're having a good time. Oh yeah, almost forgot something, all the hustle and bustle. Reen and Uni wanted me to pass along a couple messages.
クロスベル再独立本当におめでとう。落ち着いたらぜひまたクロスベルを訪ねさせてくれ。
Yeah, this time they won't have to fight each other.
式典に立ち会えないのは残念ですけど、警備の方もどうか頑張ってください。次に帰省するときにはお土産を持って支援課に伺いますね。
That's nice of them. Now we got something to look forward to. I'm sure there's been no shortage of work to be done for everyone at Thor's. That's an understatement. They've been flying out all over the Empire to get it back on its feet. Uni went back ahead of me once the operation was over. Something came up with one of her missions not long after, so she wanted to prioritize that. Yuna was something of an SSS hopeful, wasn't she? Yeah, she debated coming back to Crossbell for good after the operation. Ultimately, though, she wanted to stay at Thor's until she graduates. She's always been the type to see things through, so I'm not surprised. I was worried when she first went to the Empire, but I'm glad it all worked out in the end. You two are pretty good friends, weren't you? Makes sense when they're so alike. You're both so earnest and sincere that I could never get bored of riling you up. Oh, hush. But yeah, I was the one teaching her how to use her gun breakers when she was at the police academy. We got to talking and it turned out we had a lot in common. Love for cute animals, biking, even the SSS. Makes me happy knowing she's found her own path in life. Same here, hopefully she and Reen will be able to come by soon. With how hard they work, they'll get done in no time. That means we can't afford to slack on sprucing up Crossbell though. Gotta make it nice and pretty for them. That's nice. Let's go say hi to Oscar and Bennett.
行くぞ。
Oh, hi everyone. Well, if it isn't Lloyd and his pals, good timing. We just finished baking some limited edition bread to celebrate Crossbell's independence. Here, try some. Wow, it smells great. Thanks, Oscar. All right. But I want to know who won their competition between Bennett and Oscar. Are they decorated with cookies shaped like Crossbell's crest? They're so cute. Don't mind if we do. Hey, Oscar, don't you think you've been pushing yourself a lot lately? I'm happy the bread is selling well, but you've been baking non-stop for days. You could end up re-aggravating your injuries at this pace. Lighten up, Bennett, you worry too much. Does the injury you suffered during the war still bother you, Oscar? I thought you made a full recovery, so he did get injured out there. Don't worry, man. My wounds healed up and the doctor cleared me to come back to work. I think Bennett's looking out for me. Don't try to play this off. When you were first injured, they said you might never bake again. Just because you healed enough to be discharged and come back to work, it doesn't mean you can be careless. I'm limiting you to only 3 hours of kneading a day, and you can only man the counter 2 hours at a time. Wow, she must really care about him. Don't you just adore when young love continues to blossom over the years? Oh boy. That's not it at all. The more things change, the more they stay the same. And of course, we got Morgs over here. Happy Independence Day. We've got a lot to celebrate. Plus, it seems like things are heating up between Bennett and Oscar. I've noticed her really doting on him lately. If things go well between the two of them, the future of this bakery is all but assured. I couldn't be happier. Yeah, they get married, they have some kids, and then the kids eventually grow up to take over the bakery as well. Oh, but there was someone else in there. But yeah, I mean, that would be a good situation, I suppose. Katarina. Wonder if we could say hi to Yuna's family while we're here. Ryu, Henri, and all them. Oh, it's the SSS. You guys look super busy. I hope you guys are doing okay. Why, thank you. How goes the JSSS activities? Discussing your next move, perhaps? Oh man, you're sharp. It's not like we're big security or nothing like that because we're kids. But at the same time, we might notice stuff regular security might not because we're kids. Oh, but I believe it. One of the reasons we were able to find Mei Ling with Reen's help after she was spirited away was because of you guys. I love that they're including that. Very impressive. Well, we don't just play around, you know. Anyway, we won't cause problems for the CPD or CGF, so don't worry. We're just gonna do our very best. Roger that. I wonder if Ilya is staying in her apartment anymore. Who are you? Levik. Ilya was on the top floor, right? Well, I guess we can't go in there, but I think this used to be... Door is locked. This is Ilya's apartment. She and Sully are back to being roommates now, and she completed her physical therapy. Imagine paying rent and not even getting to sleep in your own bed for over 2 years. Must have felt good for her to come home. I'll bet. I still get a little emotional thinking about how hard she worked to return. She's right back to rehearsing like a madwoman. I hope she can take some time for herself every now and then. So she kept paying rent for that place for 2 years despite not living in it. I mean, someone as popular as Ilya, I'm sure money is not an issue. Even for a high, you know, value apartment place like this. Litton! Our boy Litton from St. Ursula. This is... Yep, it is. My, if it isn't Lloyd. Doing the rounds before a signing ceremony, huh? Keep up the good work. Yeah, doing the rounds, invading people's apartments. You know how it is. We were in the neighborhood, so we thought we should drop by and say hi. I can't say enough about how much Yuna helped when we last saw her. We're really grateful. Yeah, she played a huge part in the mission. She really knows her way around a Soldat. I'm happy to hear so much praise for her, but I still do worry about her as her father. I'm so proud of how she's grown while studying in Erebonia. She really has. We're proud of her too. So you're not working in Michelin today, Matthew? Actually, I'll be in charge of a little event we're running in the Harbor District later. There's still some time before I need to be on site, so I came home to enjoy a cup of coffee. That sounds nice. Guess you need it for how busy you'll be later as well. Sorry for interrupting your alone time. On that note, I think we should be going. Have a wonderful day, you two. Thank you, you as well. Stay safe out there. Hey, kiddos. Hey, it's the SSS. Hi, everyone. You two look as energetic as ever. Yep, today's the signing ceremony. It's gonna be so hype. We're gonna celebrate a whole lot and eat a bunch of tasty food. Then tonight we get to go see Arkan Seal. I can't wait to rub it in Yuna's face the next time she comes home. I'm sure she's gonna be really jealous. Well, it's good either way. Alright, I think that's pretty much everything we need to worry about here. Can we even go up here? No. We don't know anyone who lives on the 4th floor. They actually have a building here now. Oh, no, okay, there was always a building here. This just leads down. Oops, I don't think I can take this way to the SSS building. I left the back entrance locked. We'll have to unlock it from the inside if we want to use it then. I think we'll probably check out the central square and then that'll probably be it for the video.
街に掲げられた旗も一通りクロスベルの紋章に戻りましたね。
ああ、ようやく2年前の姿が戻ってきたというか。
改めて感慨深いかな。
They even brought the bell back. Hey Franz, Kate, how's it going? Hey Lloyd, good to see you. Are you on patrol with Noel and Wazzy? Talk about a throwback to the old SSS days. Yeah, I guess so. I'm using this as a chance to unwind. It's still kind of hard to process all that's happened in the last month. Easy for you to say. I've been keeping busy. Though I guess the signing ceremony will be a good chance as any to relax in a way. Today feels like the first normal one in a long time. Really. We're finally back to business as usual. I know what you mean. Even the Metropolitan Division feels that way. So let me offer you guys a congratulations. Here's to a fresh start for the SSS. None of us would be here if it wasn't for everything you all did. I feel the same. It's good to have you back. I know having to operate underground for so long must have been hard, but now you get to see the day you fought so hard for. Thanks, you two. It means a lot. It does, but I'm starting to blush a little. Me too. I may not have been in the city the last couple years, but I never stopped considering myself a member of the SSS. Aw, Wazzy, you do care. I literally thought this was Gina and Frankie because it's the same character models from the branch campus. Just seeing who's hanging out around it. Shocking, these two would be here. Did they revamp the entrance to the time store? I don't remember there always being a floor mat. Rufus's sentence is way too messed up. His sentence should be lighter. What's that thing where you get people to sign a whole thing because you want a different thing to happen? A petition? You think people would go for it? I totally would, duh, but I don't know about other people. Are you kidding? I mean, thinking about Rufus's crimes, like, I mean, I don't even know what his sentence even is, like, as a whole. Oh, this is cool. You get to see, okay, so you got Yuna right there. SSS. Got everyone here. Crossbell Network. And then Miscellaneous Network. Like, the only real murder we ever saw on screen from Rufus was Arianrod. But it was also part of the rivalry, so someone was gonna have to kill her anyway. Not that that makes it any better, but I don't know if she should be arrested, or I don't know if his jail time should be super large just because he killed an Ouroboros member. But then again, obviously he was backing Osborn with all the horrible things the government was doing. So I wouldn't really know how to gauge what kind of, I don't think there are gifts in this game. Oh yeah, that's one thing I need to mention. There are no bonding events in this game. There are, like, bonding events to an extent, like, but it's not like before. You're not building up someone's bond level and choosing a romance at the end of the game. Because this is kind of like a group game, so no bonding events are included here. But yeah, so you don't have to worry about, getting, like, gift items for people. Alright, well that'll help out a little bit, I suppose. Alright, oh, I guess we can go to the SSS building. Let's see if anyone's hanging out at Vinge Sept. Gauntz! We miners got the day off on account of the signing ceremony. So I came here from Mainz with one of our newbies, Luganov. The kid went off to meet some pals over on East Street. And as for me, it's straight to the casino after I get me a bite to eat. I'm feeling lucky today, gahaha. Well, just don't take any more, drugs. Hey, the Hayworths! Good to see you, Lloyd. My, if it isn't Nolan Wazzy. We're going to... Pardon me, you're invading the cutscene. Thank you for leaving. We're going to eat a whole bunch because today's a super happy day. and Papa gets to do his work again. Really, that's great news. Yeah, so it's a little embarrassing to make such a big deal out of it. Starting my business again has been a challenge, but it came together thanks to the renewed international interest in Crossbell. Don't be so modest, today's a day to celebrate. But more importantly, we must thank Eidos that you came home to us safely. Yes, I suppose you're right. Hey, I have a question. You guys are friends with Ren, right? We got to have lunch with her the other day. Aww. She told us all about her family. It was so much fun. You don't say, I'll bet it was. Uh-huh, she said next time we can all have lunch with her family. I can't wait. That's strange. I know Estelle and Joshua are in town for work, but I haven't seen Ren around. I hope we can catch up with her soon. The more things change, the more they stay the same, am I right? But, while I wait for the picture to come back, he said Estelle and Joshua are in town, so that probably means they're here in Crossbell, so we might be able to catch up with them. Makes you wonder what Ren is up to, though. Tourist, okay. Probably everyone we need to talk to in here. I always just love looking up at the glowing sign. Alright, let's go say hi to Wendy. I assume that's what the red mark in here is for. Yep. Oh, there you are. The signing ceremony is just around the corner. You three must have a spring in your step as you patrol the city today, huh? I guess you could say that. You sound like you're in high spirits yourself, Wendy. Looks like you have a lot of customers coming today. That's great. That's because we're putting on a big sale to celebrate the occasion. Plus, this is your time of the year where everyone is looking for a fresh start. Suffice to say, our sales are through the roof. Not that money is everything, of course. It's just nice to see so many happy, smiling customers, too. That's great. Sounds like business is really booming. I take it that means nothing strange or unusual has happened around here? Not that I'm aware of. Everything's been same old, same old. Well, usually when it's this calm... When it's usually calm like this is usually right before something bad happens. Guess that means you guys can't exactly take it easy or let your guards down just because the rest of us are celebrating. I get it. In that case, why not give your orbits a tune-up while you're here? Not like you'll have time later, right? You got a good point. May as well while we're here. That's the spirit. Now let's see how I can help you today. Yep, I know how quartz synthesis works. Oh, and while I have you here, there's something I should tell you about the Arcus too. The Rhineford group recently put out a new version. Really? Anything special about it? A lot from what I can tell. You guys should try upgrading your slots for now. You'll be able to equip stronger quartz than you used before when you get up to slot 3. Give me a sec. I know I've got some test samples lying around here somewhere. Here they are. Use the sepet to upgrade a slot and insert the quartz. It's on the house. You really do spoil us, you know that. Thanks, Wendy. We'll give it a whirl. Yep. Don't mention it. That's what friends are for. Anyway, I'll let you get back to it. Today's busy for us both. So here's to a smooth Independence Day, am I right? If you need me to tinker with your ordnance again, you know where to find me. Repairs, upgrades, you name it, I'll handle it. We'll let you know if we need anything. Thanks again, Wendy. What he said, but I'd be fine with not having to touch my orbit much today. Yeah, because not touching it means not fighting. Alright. May as well. Oh yeah, we had all that extra sepet mass. So I need a slot that's gonna be able to use that UR, right? What is it? Analyze UR. We'll give it to Noel, so I have to figure out which slot to... That orbment is what color? Okay, it's a... Is it time? Is that what it is? No, Mirage. Time is black, space is like peach colored, and then white is Mirage. Okay. So let's open that one for Noel. I don't think she has a white one though. That'll work. So I'll move Tira somewhere else. That works. Alright, well, we've had this running for quite a while, so I think we're going to end things off here. So next time, we'll continue exploring or patrolling through Crossbell and seeing what everyone's up to leading up to the Independence Ceremony. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.